sure how this is going to look, but I didn't want to go upstairs to my room to grab my camera or my tripod or anything, so I am just using my phone right now. Welcome back to Highlighter Hair. Today I am going to dye my hair. As you can see, it is nothing but roots at this point. So I think it's about time for me to do that. I'm using it though as motivation, as this is the last week in my quarter here at my college. And so I need to get some papers done. So as soon as I have my papers done, we'll start my hair. But I just wanted to open up this little hair dyeing vlog trip with a quick little video. And now that I have it, this might motivate me even more to finish a paper. So, alright, I will see you in just a moment, hopefully. Bye. Ooh, lost my voice. Hi there, it's me again. Welcome back to Highlighter Hair. As you can probably tell, I am wearing something different. I look pretty different as well. I got the essay done, but I got it done at like midnight, so I wasn't about to start dyeing my hair at midnight. So instead we're gonna do it right now, and I still don't know what I'm gonna do exactly, but we're just gonna see how it goes. So I'm gonna switch into voiceover mode now. It's gonna sound a little weird, but let's do this thing. Ooh. So hair dye. Hi there, so let's just get this thing started. I am using the Splat Pink Fetish box today. It's what I've been using for my pink for the last 2-ish years or so, and I really like it. So I am just going to be using that today. So first thing is, of course, to take out all the directions. You can put the gloves on from the package if you want to use those. I have different gloves that I use instead that I like to use because they get all the pretty colors on them, and I like to see how the color evolves over time, which is probably not the best idea, but oh well. So the first thing you're gonna do is get the lightning bleach, there we go, and the other things from inside the box and combine them. So first thing, once you have that bleach all mixed up, I just always do the roots right around my face to start. Those are the parts that I want to be the lightest because those are the parts that people will see the most versus, you know, the back of my head and buried under a bunch of layers. So that's what I always do first. And then since I already had my hair parted so nicely, I figured I would just do that middle part before trying to mess with anything else. So that's what I did. And then I realized that I needed to take off my glasses. So again, I'm just gonna go over all of the roots that are framing my face and down around my neck. Like I said, a lot of that was just because it was how my hair was already done that day, so it just made it very easy for me. Next thing, I had to take out my pigtails, comb them out, and then just separate the hair into small little strips as you keep going along and putting the bleach on both sides to get everything lightened up and make sure you don't miss anything. And I sped up this side so much just because you couldn't really see it. When I did this, I wasn't necessarily thinking about how you wouldn't be able to see the right side of my head. It gets a little bit difficult near the back just because I can't see everything, so a lot of it is just guesstimation and hoping that, you know, I covered everything. To this day, I still don't know. I refuse to look at the back of my head. I'm afraid that I just have a huge brown spot. Great, so you can see that it's already starting to work, and I can start on the left side. Again, it's just making small parts and putting the bleach on both sides, all the way down, and making sure everything is really covered.
This gets really tiring to do by yourself because your arms are just constantly moving. So if you can get someone to help you out, then you might want to. It'll just make the whole experience a lot better for you, and you'll be sure that you didn't miss anything. So once I had the whole head pretty much done, I just went over the back once more just to really make sure that I was getting everything. It's better to put too much bleach on than not enough. And then to get the ombre look that I have, I like to put bleach on the ends. Even though it's a lot lighter already than the top, I figured it would be better to just go over once again and try and really make that part as light as I possibly could. Alright, it's all done, so we'll leave it in about 20 minutes or so.
So we just did all the bleaching. I put my head in a plastic bag, to try and keep some of the heat in because it's been pretty chilly here recently. I also washed off my gloves because I like to reuse them just to see all like the pretty colors that they get. So I have those drying now. I'm probably gonna keep this in maybe 20 minutes or so, 30 maximum. It's already pretty light right here in the middle. It's just this side now that I'm a little worried about. So we're gonna do that, and then we will put some pink in. Alright, so it's been in about, terrible looking. It's been in like maybe 15-20 minutes now. It's starting to look pretty blonde, pretty much everywhere. So I'm gonna take a shower. You don't get to come with.
After I took a shower, I just went over it with my hairdryer. I made sure to be using the coldest version, and then I wanted some bangs, so I decided to cut some bangs for myself. I did that by parting my hair and kind of hoping for the best. So once everything is all bleached, as you can see, it's a lot brighter, a lot lighter, and a lot of the purple is out as well. I decided to grab some sparkle in the purple shade and then this flat pink fetish. Mix those together just because I didn't want to go all the way pink again, but didn't want to be too purple either. And then you pretty much just go over this the same way that you went over the roots. And because I wanted to maintain this ombre effect, I really just put it on to the first couple of inches past my roots. By doing that, you know, when I washed out my hair, it would fade a little bit into the other spots that needed to be pink, while still leaving the roots relatively white. This is really just like painting it on. Sometimes you have to contort yourself really interestingly to try and make sure you get everything and that you can reach all the sides of your head. But this is really the easiest part, you know, you don't have to be too specific, and even if you're trying to go for the ombre effect like I have, you can mess up. There can be spots of your head that have more or less, and it'll work out. As long as you cover up all of the roots so you don't have any white spots anymore, it looks fine. And this time I was trying to keep my bangs a little bit lighter because I thought that would look really interesting. So I kind of chose to section them off and not put any dye on them originally. I don't know if it really worked out in the end because my bangs still look a little bit dark, but it was worth a try. And if you get some on your face, it's okay. You don't have to worry about it because it'll wash off in like a day. Especially if you just take a shower and scrub at it with like a face wash or a cleanser, or even using like cleansing wipes, it comes off super quick. Then once again, just like the bleach, putting it on in the back is a little bit more difficult. If you don't have someone there to help you or you don't have someone to check, you can always use a mirror and try and make that work to the best of your abilities. Itchy nose. Alright, once you think you have it pretty much done, you can just put it back, try to get it out of your face so it's not going to dye anything else. For me, I like to put my hair either in a ponytail or in some sort of a plastic bag, and that'll hold on to it for a couple of hours. Also, it's mandatory to do a little shimmy. This is a great time to just make sure you got everything around your face so you weren't missing any spots. Like I said, once you think you're done, pretty much just put it in a plastic bag to make sure it stays out of your face and that it won't be hitting up against anything. And then you're done. So I decided to leave the color in my hair for about 5 hours. It's way more than you actually need to. And then I put it over my bangs and rinsed it out.
Good morning, it's the next day. I just wanted to update you and show you what my hair looks like. So in this lighting, it looks a little bit more purple than I think it does normally, but I'm also right next to a window, which is why there's so much glare in my glasses as well. I kept the ombre a little bit higher than I did, or than I have recently, and I kind of like it. I really love the idea of having this ombre effect, and I also realized like how long my hair is actually getting, because I feel like just a couple weeks ago it was like up here, so I'm happy to see that it's growing because that's what I want. But yeah, I just wanted to show you, and I hope you enjoyed watching that video on how to get your hair looking as good as mine does. I'm sorry, I don't know what. Alright, well, that's how I'm gonna end it. Okay. Bye.